Hello, Namaskar. I believe that behind every successful woman is a tribe of other successful women who can uplift a woman and empower each other. This decade has seen you know upliftment and uprise of women in so many fields like no other decade has seen. So many firsts, whether it is in politics, entertainment, sports, entrepreneurship, businesses, entertainment, or even a woman pilot, who's taking part in the fly past in the Republic Day parade. That's for the first time. And the government and NGOs, they're making a lot of efforts, for women empowerment and creating awareness. But sadly, the situation is still far from, a total 100% woman empowerment. And the abilities of a woman in decision making regarding financial, education, or household decisions are not taken very seriously, and she is treated as an inferior being, and as an inferior being compared to a woman who takes most of the decisions in a house. Now, I feel the main cause for this is a woman herself. A woman herself is the cause of the backwardness of another woman because she does not uplift or support. I always believed that a woman who uplifts another woman, or maybe adjusts her crown without the world knowing it, that is the way we should be functioning and operating. Um, and we are actually the sole cause. We the women who don't support each other, sole cause for the backwardness of the women. For instance, I spoke to my household help, and she was saying that though she is the main breadwinner of the house and she looks and manages the entire household, but her mother in law always treats her as an outcast, not treating her like a daughter, but a daughter in law, or maybe even worse. And so, this so many instances is not a situation in one household. I feel many households operate like that. And even when it comes to rearing a girl child, it starts right from the beginning, from the grassroots levels. When you know a daughter is born in the family, she's ultimately she's made to understand that okay, you're a girl, and your position is in the house where you'll be cooking and cleaning, and ultimately you get married. And a boy is given more education, and they don't mind spending more on his education, that ultimately he's the breadwinner, and you're going to be constricted to doing the household work. So that mindset is already there, on ladies, and who have so that is how a girl child is basically, and forgetting female feticide. In fact, mostly in Rajasthan and Haryana, I've seen, they do this test, though it's stopped now, the determining the sex, the gender, but it's still going on in so many places, and they would rather have a son rather, in fact, I remember an instance when I went, when I was carrying, this is about talking about 3 decades back, when I was going to have my first child. I remember I went with my mom-in-law and we went shopping, and then she bought all blue stuff, blue colored stuff. So I asked her, I said, blue colored stuff, suppose a girl is born then? Because those times it was like, okay, blue is for boys and pink is for girls. So she said, yeah, actually. I said, we don't know whether it's going to be a boy. I mean, it's very good to have a positive thinking. She wanted a boy. And then she went and actually bought all pink stuff. So when my daughter was born, she had, all kinds of, pink and blue stuff all mixed together. So that's how things. And in fact, because the cost of living has also gone up these days, a woman is actually expected to, support. She has to do the household work, and she is expected, though a man doesn't always help in the household work, mind you. She's supposed to manage the children, the elderly, the house, and and manage the outside work and be the breadwinner also, and get more money so they can make both ends meet. So it's actually a life which is very tough for a woman, and then she can only manage this if she has the support of the other woman, and mostly which turns out to be either her mother-in-law or sister-in-law, or any relative who's with her. And safety factor I was going to mention, because the crime rate against women has really gone up. And a woman is considered safe if, depending on what she wears, what she talks, what she speaks, and whom she hangs out with, where she goes, what she reads. I mean, all these discriminations, or this, scrutinization is not there when it comes to boys. It's only okay, oh, she's wearing a very low dress, so she asks for it. That is the mindset of the general public, even women for that matter. Oh, she's wearing a low neck, so it was going to happen. That's the thing. So that mindset has to change. She's wearing something, what she's wearing, it's for herself, for her own fashion. It's not to show to the, male, I mean, the public, or the male guy, I mean, the guys, or anything like that. She's just dressing up because she feels confident that she can carry off any other dress. So that mindset is, has to change, especially in India, I feel. People still judge you by what you wear, what you do. Oh, she does this, so she comes back late. Oh, she's in the call center, she's working the whole night, and she's in company of other guys. That's not taken, in a very good light, even in these days. So I feel until we women, continue and actually change ourselves to support other women and uplift them, whether it's their job or what she wears, where she goes, and instead of looking down upon her, and trampling her, and maybe it's the cause of competition, jealousy, envy, or just spitefulness. I don't know. So women have to support each other so that this woman empowerment actually reaches new heights and touches new heights, and it cannot be possible until we women actually support each other. One woman can make a difference, but together we can rock the world. That's what I believe. And I would like to sign off by saying, कोमल है, कमजोर नहीं तो शक्ति का नाम ही नारी है, सबको जीवन देने वाली, मौत भी तुझसे हारी है, कोमल है, कमजोर नहीं. थैंक यू. जय जय हिंद. नमस्कार.